So what do you make of all this? The Fed changing how they're measuring inflation data. Why are they making these changes now, you think?
Well, it's a new Fed chair, and it's kind of his purview to basically put into place the metrics that he or she, in this case, of course, he, would like to focus on. And other members of the Fed may still use some of the other metrics, but I think Mr. Warsh does get some credit for going after something that has perhaps not been very accurate in predicting future inflation and or even the present inflation. I mean, Markey, we're about to see one of the biggest drops in inflationary pressure that we've seen in the modern era because of the price of crude oil. I just did a quick survey of AAA, and it said because crude oil prices have dropped, of course, refined product like gasoline, diesel, fuel oil, things like that, Jet A, are coming down dramatically. I mean, right now nationwide it's $3.79. In 2022, we were looking at $4.80 to $5, and that's not the California average. That was the national average. So we're seeing a significant drop in the inflationary pressure that any Fed chairman would have been focused on otherwise.
Yeah, and put me in just the minds of everyday people who are watching this at home saying, okay, well,
Sure.
What does this mean for me? How does this change things for us? And how will this actually impact day-to-day life?
Well, everything that moves across the ocean really moves on either jets or ships. So that's fuel oil for ships, and that's Jet A for the big aircraft that haul things. And then right down to the last mile, when finally you can use some electric vehicles like Amazon does and so forth. You're talking about diesel and everything that we get delivered. Virtually everything, Markey, that we get in the grocery store got there because of fuel. And those fuel prices coming down, that's going to be dramatic in terms of the drop of CPI, Consumer Price Index. The next one we see will be, like I say, historic in how low that will actually be.
Yeah, energy touches every part of our everyday life. The changes also come as the Trump administration continues to go after what had always been independent statistical, agencies. Plus, the Fed has overshot its inflation target for nearly 5 years. Just from the outside, does this give the appearance of cooking the books?
I wouldn't think so. And I imagine a lot of us, probably you and I, will both still look at what the food and energy prices are. But like I say, it's going to be a dramatic drop in those because of what has just happened. I mean, every once in a while, Markey, you get something like the heavy rains in Brazil. They just caused coffee prices to spike historically high to a 16% jump in a single session because of what can be harvested there. So there will be individual things that will go up in price, but the dramatic drop of everything from plastics to, again, fuel and some clothing that people wear, it's all based on crude oil and so forth. So we could look at something like, this CAPE index, which is cyclically adjusted price earnings ratios and things like that.
Yeah.
There is a lot of chatter about that, whether or not that is an accurate foreteller of what's going to be coming in the markets. And I will say there's nearly a 0% chance that this is 1 year accurate. It has never been accurate on a 1 year time frame. In other words, if you were betting because of the high CAPE that we're going to be seeing dramatic price drops, you could be right, and you could be right 4 or 5 years from now. But that's how long it usually takes for a high CAPE, again, cyclically adjusted price earnings ratios for the S&P and so forth, for that to play out.
Yeah.
So it's simply just near 0% chance on a 1 year return, unless you're lucky enough to pick that one time.
Then you better go get a lottery ticket. Yeah. Then your whole day in life needs to turn around then. Jon Najarian, thank you so much for your time and for breaking this all down for us. I really appreciate you as always, sir. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Markey. You have a great day too.